Hello everyone, welcome to another bullet journal video. I am setting up the month of June. Yes, it's crazy, but we are halfway past this year and it's just crazy. So I'm setting up my bullet journal and also thinking that I had made some goals that I really need to go over and make sure I actually achieve them, or like what the progress is, because it's good to do a mid-year overview, So right now you see me making my monthly log. It's pretty much the same as I do all the time. My theme today is actually something I've been obsessed with recently. It is like a koi fish pond with lily pads. You can see my inspiration on the left. I did a small painting. I was just trying it out and it actually turned out really good. So I was like, okay, I want to practice more before I do like a huge painting of this one. And I wanted to practice. So I'm like, what better way than to, make it my bullet journal theme where I have to draw this stuff for multiple pages. So here we are. I have actually not done this color theme yet, so that worked out really well. And I've never ever used this much decoration, you can say, or ink, paint, whatever in my bullet journals yet. So this was something different and new for me. I thought about it. I'm like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to? And then I'm like, yeah, let's try something new, So yeah, you guys will see what I'm talking about, like covering up the entire page with water. Like I wasn't even comfortable doing that because, well, poor planning. Because I probably should have added the water before, but then again I shouldn't have, because I wanted my text to be that color. So I don't know. It was just because I know I'm a very I wouldn't say minimalist planner, but I make sure that whatever I put in my bullet journal has a purpose, and I don't just spend hours just decorating my planner. And I mean, this did have purpose, right? I wanted to practice it, so that's how I justified doing this. And my paper held up, thank God. It held up pretty well with all of the different amount of ink that I'm using. But I think it turned out okay. It wasn't like horrible in the beginning. I was like, what in the world? Like just that little splash of water at the top was like so like out of place. So I decided to do this whole thing on the bottom. And yeah, typically I would put like a note section down there, but I actually realized I haven't been using it for the past couple of months. So I was like, let me just do this. And what actually made it look better is when I went over and outlined the little lily pads, because obviously that's how they stood out. Otherwise they're blended into the ink. And I used an acrylic paint pen or marker to make the fishes. The fishies. But yeah, again, this was something new, and it actually turned out nice. Like the final product, it looks like we are looking at the fish in the water, like not on top of the water, but in it. So that was pretty good. I like that. With the acrylic paint markers, I did have to go over it a couple of times, because obviously, the paper sucks in the paint. My normal monthly setup, I have my tasks on the right side, and now I have a section of monthly goals, which are taken out from my quarterly goals, which are taken out from my yearly goals. So I did like a whole yearly reset, went over all of my goals, broke them down, quarterly broke those down, and that's where those monthly goals will go. And if you want to do that with your goals too, I'm actually hosting a special workshop called Reignite Your Year. It's based on, this whole mid-year reset to help you realign with your intentions and the goals that you've set probably at the starting of the year, and to, just step into the rest of the year with clarity and purpose of your goals. So if you're feeling stuck, unmotivated, or just ready to start fresh, this is definitely the workshop for you. Go ahead and use the link in the description box to sign up. My weekly section is the same layout as I always do because it works for me so well. You guys should try it. I know like a lot of bullet journalers, they don't do hourly. Like I've never seen anyone do this hourly setup. So like I had to create it myself. So I do include my water log. It helps. It helps a lot. That doesn't mean I drink all of the 6, all of the quantity that I've chosen to drink, but it's like a tracker. It tells me how much I have. And obviously, I don't track everything. Sometimes, I miss something or I don't remember if I drank it or not. So, that part gets missed, but that's fine. It's not a big issue. Of course, I like to change it up for you guys, give you different angles. So that was that. Pretty short. This time I have like so much stuff going on that I need to complete before June starts. So I'm really, just trying to get things done. This right here is the Islamic or the Deen spread. Pretty much the same as normally, but I did add a few different things in here. But I have my, Salah tracker, my prayer tracker, got my Surah Kahf tracker as well. And then I'm going to add in my habit trackers right here. These habit trackers are really beneficial. They really, really help you develop the actual habit. And just to keep track of it, And I've been doing this since the start of this year because it's really, it's working. If something's not working, I take it out. This time I added a few new ones. I've been doing morning pages, so I want to make sure I keep doing it. So I added that in there. Even though it's something, that I don't need a tracker for necessarily, but it just helps me see my progress. So I've got that in there, and I believe a few other ones. Okay, oh my god, this I hated this page. Like, what? I don't like that shape. Like, what is that? It's not a complete square and it's not a rectangle. It's a weird shape. And I don't like it. It looks so ugly. Like, why did I leave that much space on the sides? Well, I initially did it because I wanted to do like the lily pads and the decoration, but bro, no, this is horrible. Like, I'm looking at this and I hate it. And then of course I had to draw the same one on the bottom to match. And I'm like, oh god, what did I do? What did I do? But we will live with it. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna live with it. But yeah, here are my tracker headings. You guys can obviously, put in whatever you guys need, but if you need ideas, I have them right here for you. And here I am trying to add in some lily pads to that awful page of mine. I don't know how I'm gonna look at it. It's just like, why? Like, why did I do that? I don't know. And I just don't like that shape. It's so like, oh. It's okay. It's okay. We will live through it. We will live through it, and I will force myself to use that page. That's what really matters. So initially, I was just gonna do that much of the page with water. But then I'm like, where the heck are the lily pads floating then? So I went back in and actually filled it up. You guys will see that later. But yeah, so we move on to my last spread. I really thought about this and I didn't know what I wanted to add because I'm not doing like a separate spread for study for this month. I'm just gonna use what I have previously, and then I wanted to do something for personal development and also for, you know, my projects, my content creation, and I didn't know what I could do that would actually fulfill the purpose. And it's complicated, okay? I still have to like think it and create what I need. I tried searching for some inspirations. I could not find exactly what I wanted or needed. So I'm gonna keep that for later. I decided to just do different like list boxes and stuff. So this is gonna be like a brain dump slash list page, notes page, whatever I need it for. I have these different shapes, different sections. So, you know, I'm gonna fill this up with whatever I need, any ideas, anything, right? And I was like, okay, that's pretty good, you know, that will work for now. And then if I can think of something better, I will do that. For the content creation and stuff, I use a digital tracker planner thing. I don't like it, but I use it. So that's why I wanted to create something that, you know, I could put in my journal planner and like do it with hand, because it feels so real that way. But yeah, we will see. I'm still trying to find something. So for this page, I did decide to fill it all up, the background, with water. And my paper held up so well. Like, I'm so proud of it. There are like some places where I go over the paper, you know, multiple times with different colors where I some of the fiber comes up, but it's still good. It doesn't bleed through. There's no shadowing on the other side. So, you know, we're good. I actually, when I started doing this, I didn't even know how the water would look. Like, I wasn't sure, because I'm using markers, which I normally don't use, like, in my paintings and stuff. So I didn't know how it would blend well or not. And, yeah. So even though it's not, like, blended all the way, it's still giving me that water look, like the different waves and the different layers of shades, you know, different shades of color and stuff. So, I accept it. I will accept it. It's fine. But yeah, that was pretty much it for this bullet journal setup. You know, I didn't do too many different spreads, just because of lack of time, and my brain has been, you know, fried. So, but I think I did pretty good. It looks pretty nice. It's a fresh look. It's refreshing to look at it because of the colors. And yeah, and because I'm obsessed with this, so I'm gonna, you know, enjoy looking at it every single day. But yeah, speaking of the goals, the yearly goals, if you made any in the beginning of the year, make sure you go back, you look at them, kind of review your progress, see if there's something else you need to do, change it up, and, you know, just go ahead and make some new ones for the rest of the year, or at least like break them down so it's more productive. Yeah. I did like super basic koi fish here, and even the lily pads. Just because like I'm not, I guess, that comfortable with markers. Like, I didn't go in a lot with shading, so just did some super basic ones. But here's my whole layout. This is the monthly one. I love how it turned out. My weeklies. So fresh, you know. The page on the left that I'm not gonna look at ever. And the brain dump. So, thank you guys for watching.